Children, I hope you have understood what is an interest through the story. So, for a borrowing money after 1 year or 2 years, we need to pay some extra money. That extra money is called interest. So, the way of calculating interest, if principal is not changed, is known as simple interest. Is known as simple interest. So, how to calculate the simple interest? We have the formula to find the simple interest. So, how to find that? Through the formula. So, what is the formula? Principal. P for principal into R for rate of interest into T for time by 100. That is PRT by 100. PRT by 100. To calculate the simple interest, we will use the formula P into R into T by 100. So, amount is equal to principal plus interest. We are calculating simple interest using this formula, and then we need to find the amount, total amount we need to pay. So that principal amount means what we borrowed and plus interest. Children, 8th sum I gave as a homework. I hope you have completed. So we will move to the 9th sum. Find the amount to be paid at the end of 3 years in each case. Find the amount to be paid at the end of 3 years in each case. So A sum, principal is given 1000 rupees 1200 at 12% interest per annum. PA means per annum. Per annum means for 1 year. For 1 year, 12% interest. So, here we need to find out amount to be paid at the end of 3rd year. So, how to calculate? So, first we need to calculate the interest, simple interest, and then we should add with the principal amount. So, what is the formula to find the interest, SI simple interest? Yeah, of course, P into R into T by 100. So, A sum, 9th one, A sum, what are the things given? Yeah, principal amount P is given, that is rupees 1200. Or, what is the R? Rate of interest, that is 12% for 1 year. And then, how many years after we need to pay me? After 3rd year, that is 3 years interest we have to calculate. So, what is the formula to find the simple interest? Yes, simple interest equal to P into R into N or T. N means number of years, T means time. So, N or T by 100. So, what is P? 1200. Rate of interest? 12%. So, how many years? 3 years by 100. 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel. So, multiply 12 into 12 is 144 into 3. 12 12s are 144 into 3. So, multiply this 144 and 3. 144 into 3 is 3 4s are 12, 2 carry over 1. 3 4s are 12, 12 plus 1 is 13, 3 carry over 1. 3 1s are 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. So, 432. So, interest is rupees 432. Only we have found that interest. Now, we need to pay how much amount we need to pay at the end of the 3rd year. So, what is the formula to find the amount? Yes, amount is equal to principal plus interest. What is the principal amount? Rupees 1200. Plus what is the interest? Just now we found. What is the simple interest? Yes, of course. Rupees 432. So total amount we need to pay at the end of the 3rd year is equal to rupees 1632. We need to add this two. That is 1200 plus 432 is 1632. So B sum is homework for you. with the principal 7,500, you have to find for the 3 years with a 5% rate of interest for per one year. Okay. Now we will move to the 10th sum. What rate gives rupees 280 as interest on a sum of 56,000 in 2 years? So principal amount is given, number of years is given, that is time duration is given. So interest they have given now, but we need to find the yeah, very good, rate of interest. So in the 10th question, what is the principal amount? Yeah, P is equal to rupees 56,000. 56,000. Okay. Number of years, that is time. NRT, that is time is equal to 2 years. Good. So here rate of interest, what is given? Yeah, that only we need to find out. Rate of interest only we need to find out. But they have given interest. They have given interest. What is the interest? Rupees 280. So to find the rate of interest, we need to use the formula. Of course, simple interest formula. Very good. So simple interest equal to principal into rate of interest into time by 100. So here we know that interest is rupees 280. Principal amount is 56,000. Into rate of interest only we need to find out. We don't know. Okay, just keep it as R. Into time duration is 2 years by 100. So what we need to find here, you just keep as it is in this side, that R. Use the transposing method. In equation we will use the transposing method. The same we are going to use here. So R as it is, you keep one side. Here 100 is in division form. When taking to that side, when transposing this 100, it will go as a multiplication form. So already here 280 is here into 100. Now this 5,600 and 2 is in the multiplication form with R. So here it will come as a division form into 2. So we will exchange this R this side, this total thing this side. So write R is equal to 280 into 100 by 56,000 into 2. 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel. We know 28 into 2 times we will get 56. So this 0 will get cancelled. 28 1 times 28, 28 2 times 56. So finally rate of interest is 1 by 4. So R is equal to 1 by 4 percentage. So here we can convert this into decimal also. How we will convert? We will divide 1 divided by 4. So how point? We will add 0 here. 2 times 8, remainder 2. We'll add one more 0. 5 times 20, remainder 0. So here otherwise 1 by 4 percentage or 0.25 percentage. So R is equal to rate of interest is equal to 0.25 percentage. So children, 11th question the same like a 10th, but here we need to find the principal amount. If Meena gives an interest of rupees 45 for 1 year at 9% rate per annum, what is the sum she has borrowed? Here interest is given and then 9% rate of interest is given. So we need to find the principal amount. So here for 1 year, they have mentioned for 1 year. So here number of time duration also given. We need to find the principal amount. So 11th sum you have to try as a homework. Thank you students. We'll meet in the next video.